Okay, so you guys, there is a massive fan theory blowing up around the new season of Only Murders in the Building. And honestly, it's pretty wild. The big question everyone asking is the show's brand new villain a secret takedown of a certain real-life tech mogul? Let's get into it and crack this case wide open.
So, this season, our favorite trio at the Arconia are up against a whole new kind of baddie. We're not talking about your granddad's New York mob anymore. Nope, the internet is absolutely convinced that the new character played by the legendary Christoph Waltz is a straight-up parody of Elon Musk. And you know what? When you look at the evidence, they might be onto something.
All right, you ready to play detective? Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get investigating.
Okay, first things first, let's get a look at our two main players in this whole drama. We've got our fictional character and our, very real-life counterpart.
All right, check this out. On one side, we have Christoph Waltz's character, Sebastian Steed. On the other, the man himself, Elon Musk. So let's run down the list, shall we? Tech billionaire? Check. Super into this whole longevity thing? You bet. Check. And they both have, well, let's just call it a memorable accent? Yeah, check. This is already getting kind of weird, right?
Okay, let's open up the evidence locker. And I'm telling you, the writers were not exactly trying to hide what they were doing here.
Do you remember that amazing line from Oliver where he's like, "It's the one who invented the one thing"? I mean, come on. That is the perfect way to describe how people see Musk, isn't it? He's the guy who does, rockets, cars, social media, the one thing.
Then there's the money. The show tells us Steed is worth a cool $53 billion. I mean, that is just an insane amount of cash.
Okay, full disclosure. Elon is worth a lot more, like way more. But let's be honest, once you get into the billions, who's even counting anymore? The point is, they're both playing in a league of wealth that most of us can't even wrap our heads around.
And you can't be a modern tech billionaire without some, let's call them creepy surveillance powers, right? It just comes with the territory. And yeah, both Steed and Musk seem to have this uncanny ability to know just a little bit too much about everybody.
And then, just when you think things can't get any weirder or more specific, the show throws in Steed's weirdly creepy, almost ghost-like children. I mean, what? It's just another super specific, kind of bizarre parallel to throw on the pile.
So you gotta ask, right? Why? What's the motive? Why would the writers create a character that's so obviously a stand-in for Musk? Well, believe it or not, the show basically spells it out for us.
It all comes from this great line from Charles, where he points out that the old-school New York Mafia, they're pretty much gone. But that power vacuum, it had to be filled by someone.
And who's the new mob running the town now? Yup, the billionaire CEOs. They're the new untouchables, the new power players.
And the show just keeps hammering this point home. They're dropping all these little breadcrumbs for us. They mention Dogecoin. They talk about generational wealth. They even bring up going to space. It's like they're giving us a connected dots puzzle, and every dot leads back to this specific type of billionaire.
So what's the final verdict here? Is the show just being lazy and making an obvious comparison?
No, and this is where it gets really smart. See, the character of Steed isn't supposed to be a direct one-for-one copy. It's more of a wink to the audience. It's like an inside joke we're all a part of. He's just similar enough that we get it.
And that's why it's so brilliant. Because it's a parody, the show gets to make its point about the whole billionaire class thing without turning into some heavy, preachy political lecture. It manages to stay that fun, cozy, hilarious comfort show we all love, but with a really sharp, clever edge.
But now I want to know what you think. Seriously, do you think this is a genius-level parody, or are they just taking the easy way out with a lazy comparison?
Let me know. Drop your theory down in the comments. I want to hear all of them. And hey, if you had fun digging into this with me, do me a favor and smash that like button, and definitely subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for hanging out.